Hello, my YouTube family. I hope you had a blessed day. Our aim is to teach you something about the food the FDA allows us to consume so you can make educated purchases when feeding your loved ones. Seek the advice of a medical or nutrition professional prior to making any changes to your diet. Out of the millions of potential subscribers, we just want to reach one so each one can teach one. Let's get familiar. Walden Farms Balsamic Vinaigrette. Let me start by saying, this line of salad dressings and syrups tastes really good. When I first began reducing sugar and changing my diet, this was my go-to product for salads, pancakes, waffles, etc. They also have chocolate syrup and caramel syrup for ice cream and things like that, frozen yogurt. They have a large line of products, and the one thing that they advertise which appeals to everyone is that their products have no sugar, no calories, no fat, no cholesterol, etc. As is written on their website, from the beginning, Walden Farms' mission has been to develop healthy specialty foods, helping people control their calories, fat, carbohydrates, gluten, or sugars of any kind without giving up great taste, the Walden way. Since 1972, Walden Farms has been a leader in the healthy food category, maintaining the highest possible quality standards while creating innovative lifestyle choices. Walden Farms was among the first to bring delicious tasting, reduced calorie and reduced fat salad dressings to healthy eaters more than 40 years ago. Today, our culinary and nutritional experts in the Walden Farms kitchens have accomplished a remarkable achievement, developing the world's only comprehensive offering of calorie-free specialties. No calories, fat, carbs, gluten, or sugars of any kind. Now, when companies say no sugars of any kind, I'm compelled to investigate further. I can't help but think, really? No sugars? Let's dig a little deeper. What is not commonly known is that Walden Farms was one of the first companies to develop salad dressings that had reduced calories and reduced fat in an effort to improve the health and well-being of their customers without making sacrifices to taste or flavor. As the success of Walden Farms grew, their product line expanded to include a broader range of categories for an increasingly diverse customer base. Products were introduced that were designed to help customers control their intake of carbohydrates, sugar, and gluten in addition to fat and calories. So let's take a closer look at these ingredients. Most of them appear to be safe, but let's review some of the questionable ones. Caramel color. While searching for natural caramel color, I was constantly redirected to caramel color. Those of you familiar with my videos have already seen and heard what caramel color is all about. Perhaps there is a natural variant of this, but for time's sake, this will be about caramel color. If someone finds information about natural caramel color that is positive, please post it below so we have the information. Caramel color production always starts with a carbohydrate source and high heat. Subsequent modifications, however, alter their chemistry, physical properties, and importantly, their effects on the human body. The resulting compound is classified into one of 4 ingredients, depending on the method of production. The one that directly pertains to this episode is Class 3 ammonium compounds added, no sulfites, used in some beers, sauces, and candy. Cellulose gum. So the first thing that stands out is that this is a product of DuPont, a bioscience company. Cellulose gum, also known as CMC or carboxymethylcellulose, is a food ingredient derived from cellulose, the most abundant organic compound on Earth. Cellulose gum is often used in foods and beverages to tailor sensorial nuance, retain moisture, and stabilize recipes, and is used to make foods thick and creamy without all the fat. Because it works as a filler in foods, it has the potential to keep you feeling full. This is another reason cellulose gum is often found in diet foods, but you may experience loose bowel movements if you eat too many foods high in cellulose gum. Some people even use it as a laxative for weight loss. It is manufactured from naturally occurring cellulose in wood or cotton cellulose. In addition to cellulose gum, DuPont Nutritional and Biosciences is a global leader in other cellulose derivatives, including methylcellulose and hydroxypropyl methylcellulose. Again, those of you familiar with my videos already know what these other two ingredients are. The Center for Science in the Public Interest cautions that cellulose gum isn't as healthy as the fiber you'll find in natural foods. Xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is a popular food additive that's commonly added to foods as a thickener or stabilizer. It's created when sugar is fermented by a type of bacteria called Xanthomonas campestris. When sugar is fermented, it creates a broth or goo-like substance, which is made solid by adding alcohol. It is then dried and turned into a powder. The important thing to know is the sugar can come from many different places, including wheat, corn, soy, and dairy. People with severe allergies to these products may need to avoid foods containing xanthan gum unless they can determine what source the xanthan gum came from. Natural balsamic flavors and natural lemon flavor. Natural flavors are synthesized in laboratories. Natural flavor can refer to anything that comes from a spice, fruit or fruit juice, vegetable or vegetable juice, edible yeast, herb, bark, bud, root, leaf, meat, seafood, poultry, eggs, dairy products, or anything fermented from those foods, according to Food and Drug Administration spokesperson Deborah Kotz. The significant function in food is flavoring rather than nutritional. For example, natural blueberry flavor is extracted in a lab from a real blueberry that was picked from a real blueberry bush. Note that the flavors can also come from other fruits, vegetables, seeds, or any other natural sources. Potassium sorbate. Potassium sorbate is composed of potassium hydroxide, an inorganic compound, as well as sorbic acid, a natural organic compound. Higher than normal levels of potassium in the blood leads to hyperkalemia, as mentioned by Medline Plus. Hyperkalemia happens when the level of potassium in the bloodstream is higher than normal due to the excess release of potassium from the cells or the increase in total body potassium through ingesting too much of the electrolyte. Potassium may come from sources like food, food additives, medications, or dietary supplements. Sodium benzoate. Sodium benzoate is a versatile chemical with preservative, medicinal, and other functions. It's used in certain packaged foods, beverages, medicines, cosmetics, as well as personal care and industrial products. A large concern over the use of sodium benzoate is its ability to convert to benzene, a known carcinogen. Benzene can form in soda and other drinks that contain both sodium benzoate and vitamin C, ascorbic acid. It can lead to health concerns such as inflammation, ADHD, lack of appetite control, oxidative stress, and allergies. Sucralose. Sucralose is a zero-calorie artificial sweetener, and Splenda is the most common sucralose-based product. It's made from sugar in a multi-step chemical process in which 3 hydrogen-oxygen groups are replaced with chlorine atoms. Sucralose may raise blood sugar and insulin levels in people who do not consume artificial sweeteners regularly. However, it probably has no effect on people who regularly use artificial sweeteners. At high temperatures, sucralose may break down and generate harmful substances. These substances may raise cancer risk. More research is needed, but it may be best to use other sweeteners instead when baking at temperatures above 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 120 degrees Celsius in the meantime. Citric acid. Citric acid is found naturally in citrus fruits, especially lemons and limes. It's what gives them their tart, sour taste. A manufactured form of citric acid is commonly used as an additive in food, cleaning agents, and nutritional supplements. However, this manufactured form differs from what's found naturally in citrus fruits. Citric acid was first derived from lemon juice by a Swedish researcher in 1784. It's produced today from a specific type of mold and used in a variety of applications. The citric acid listed in the ingredients of foods and supplements is manufactured, not what's naturally found in citrus fruits. Citric acid helps with energy metabolism, the absorption of minerals, and the prevention or treatment of kidney stones. One last thing. When looking at this label, look at the serving size. In this case, the serving size is 2 tablespoons. There are 260 milligrams of sodium per serving. Most people do not use measuring cups or tablespoons to add dressing to their salads. Perhaps if this type of information was available to the general public, they would. This is relatively low in sodium, but remember, this is per serving. Keep in mind, the American Heart Association recommends no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium a day and moving toward an ideal limit of no more than 1,500 milligrams a day for most adults. Also, sugars are supposedly 0 grams, but remember, xanthan gum is made from sugar and sucralose is made from sugar. Both of these ingredients are in this product. This directly impacts diabetes, high blood pressure, and obesity issues in America. It's sort of misleading because they're telling you there's 0 sugar, but there are products made from sugar. The best thing to do is to make your own dressings at home. If you insist on using this, just be aware of the amount used. It's understandably difficult to remove all of these things from your diet so quickly because we're surrounded by them. The FDA, or Food Deception Alliance, doesn't care about this much detail, so you have to moderate yourself. Please read the labels. If you don't understand what you're reading, check back here or simply send us an email, and we may already have research that'll help you understand what you're eating. Most importantly, always research for yourself and consult a doctor or nutrition specialist with any specific questions. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this valuable information with your loved ones. Click the notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Find the Awakening Frequency on Twitter and Instagram, and also Facebook. Again, I'm not a doctor, nutritionist, nor do I have any experience in the medical or health fields. I'm just a person whose health was impacted in a positive way just by changing how I eat. Seek the advice of a medical or nutrition professional prior to making any changes to your diet. We are the Awakening Frequency. Out of the millions of potential subscribers, we just want to reach one so each one can teach one. Peace.